Hello everyone. Welcome back to Learning English USA. My name is Jessica, and I am very happy to be here with you today. In this lesson, we are going to learn English through simple daily conversations using slow and easy English. This lesson is perfect for beginners who want to improve listening, speaking, vocabulary, pronunciation, and conversation skills. If you are an English learner and you want to speak English more naturally in daily life, then this lesson is for you. Please relax, listen carefully, and repeat after me whenever possible. Do not worry if you do not understand every word. That is completely normal. Learning English takes time, patience, and practice. The most important thing is consistency. If you practice a little every day, you will improve step by step. Let us begin with one of the most important parts of daily conversation: greetings. Greetings help us start conversations politely and naturally. Every day, we greet family members, friends, co-workers, classmates, and even strangers. In the morning, you can say good morning. In the afternoon, you can say good afternoon. In the evening, you can say good evening. You can also simply say hello or hi. These are simple but powerful expressions. After greeting someone, people often ask, "How are you?" This is one of the most common questions in English. You can answer by saying, "I am fine, thank you." You can also say, "I am doing well, I am great," or "I am okay." After answering, it is polite to ask the other person how they are by saying "How about you?" or "and you." Now let us talk about introducing yourself. When you meet someone for the first time, you usually introduce yourself. You can say, "My name is Jessica." Then you ask, "What is your name?" The other person may answer by saying, "My name is David." After that, people often say, "Nice to meet you." This expression shows politeness and friendliness. You can reply by saying, "Nice to meet you too." You may also talk about where you are from. For example, you can say, "I am from Bangladesh," "I am from India," or "I am from the United States." People also talk about work or study. You may say, "I am a student," "I am a teacher," or "I work in a hospital." These simple introductions help you communicate with confidence. Now let us move to daily routines. Daily routines are things we do every day, and they are a common conversation topic. Someone may ask, "What time do you wake up?" You can answer by saying, "I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning." After waking up, many people brush their teeth, wash their face, and take a shower. Then they get dressed and prepare for the day. Breakfast is the first meal of the day. Some people eat bread and eggs, while others prefer rice, fruit, or cereal. Many adults drink tea or coffee in the morning. You can say, "I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. After breakfast, people often go to work or school. Now let us practice a simple daily conversation in your mind. Imagine you meet your neighbor in the morning. You smile and say, "Good morning." Your neighbor smiles back and says, "Good morning. How are you today?" You answer, "I am doing well, thank you. How about you?" Your neighbor replies, "I am good." Then your neighbor asks, "Are you going to work now?" You say, "Yes, I am leaving in a few minutes." Your neighbor says, "Have a great day." You reply, "Thank you, you too." This is a simple conversation, but conversations like this happen every day. Family is another common topic in daily English conversations. People often talk about parents, siblings, children, and relatives. Someone may ask, "How many people are in your family?" You can answer by saying, "There are 5 people in my family." Then you can explain who they are. For example, you may say, "My father, mother, brother, sister, and me." Someone may also ask, "Do you have siblings?" Siblings means brothers or sisters. You can answer, "Yes, I have one sister," or "No, I do not have siblings." Talking about family helps build personal connections. Now let us talk about food. Food is one of the most common conversation topics because everyone eats and everyone has preferences. Someone may ask, what is your favorite food? You can answer by saying my favorite food is pizza, biryani, noodles, or chicken curry. People may also ask, do you like spicy food? You can answer yes, I do, or no, I do not. Food conversations often happen at home, restaurants, or during social gatherings. Imagine you are at a restaurant. A waiter comes to your table and asks, are you ready to order? You answer yes. The waiter asks, what would you like? You say, I would like chicken rice and soup. The waiter asks, would you like something to drink? You answer yes, I would like orange juice. After eating, you may ask for the bill. This type of conversation is very useful in daily life. Shopping is another important part of daily communication. When you go shopping, you often ask questions about products and prices. You may say, excuse me, how much is this? The shopkeeper may answer, it is $20. If something is expensive, you can say that is expensive. If something costs less than expected, you may say that is cheap. Some stores offer discounts. You can ask, is there any discount? Shopping vocabulary is practical and useful. Now let us talk about weather. Weather is a very popular topic for small talk. People often ask, how is the weather today? You can answer by saying it is sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, or cold. Weather affects daily activities, so people naturally talk about it. If it is raining, people carry umbrellas. If it is hot, people drink more water. Talking about weather is simple and helps start casual conversations. Let us talk about hobbies and free time. Someone may ask, what do you do in your free time? This question helps people learn about your interests. You can answer by saying, I like reading books, watching movies, listening to music, cooking, or traveling. Hobbies help people relax and enjoy life. Talking about hobbies can make conversations longer and more interesting. Now, imagine you are talking with a friend. Your friend asks, what do you do on weekends? You answer, on weekends, I usually relax, watch movies, and spend time with family. Your friend says, that sounds nice. I usually play football and meet friends. You both continue talking about favorite weekend activities. This kind of conversation helps build friendship. Work and school are also common conversation topics. Adults often talk about jobs, while students talk about school. Someone may ask, what do you do? You can answer by saying, I am a teacher, I am a doctor, or I work in an office. Someone may ask, where do you work? You can answer, I work at a school, or I work in a company. Students may talk about classes, homework, exams, and teachers. These conversations happen frequently in daily life. Phone conversations are another important skill. Speaking on the phone can feel difficult because you cannot see facial expressions. When answering a phone call, people usually say hello. The caller may say, hi, this is Jessica speaking. Then the caller may ask, can I speak to David? If David is available, someone may say, yes, please wait. If not, they may say, sorry, he is not here right now. Learning phone English improves communication in real life. Transportation is also important in daily conversations. People often ask, how do you go to work or school? You can answer by saying, I go by bus, I drive a car, I take the train, or I walk. Transportation vocabulary helps describe daily routines and travel experiences. Great job so far. You are doing very well. Keep listening carefully and repeat important phrases. Every sentence you hear improves your English step by step. Now let us continue our English practice with more simple daily conversations. One of the best Ways to improve your English is by listening to common conversations again and again. Repetition helps your brain recognize words faster and understand spoken English more naturally. Remember, you do not need perfect grammar to communicate. The most important thing is understanding and expressing ideas clearly. Now let us talk about asking for directions. This is very useful when you travel or visit a new place. Imagine you are in a city and you need to find a bank. You politely ask someone by saying, "Excuse me, where is the nearest bank?" The person may answer, "Go straight for 2 blocks. Then turn left. The bank is next to the supermarket." You can respond by saying, "Thank you so much." The person may say, "You are welcome." Direction words such as left, right, straight, near, far, behind, and across from are very common in daily English. Learning these words helps you communicate in real-life situations. Now, let us practice conversations about making plans. People often make plans with friends or family. Someone may ask, "Are you free tomorrow?" You can answer, "Yes, I am," or "Sorry, I am busy." If you are free, your friend may ask, "Would you like to have coffee with me?" You can answer, "Sure, that sounds great." Then you discuss time and place. Your friend may ask, "What time should we meet?" You can answer, "Let us meet at 3 in the afternoon." Making plans is a very common part of daily conversation. Now let us talk about feelings and emotions. People often ask, "How do you feel today?" This question helps people understand your emotions. You can answer by saying, "I feel happy," "I feel tired," "I feel excited," or "I feel nervous." Common emotion words include happy, sad, angry, worried, relaxed, excited, and surprised. Knowing emotion vocabulary helps you express yourself better and connect with others. Let us practice a longer conversation in paragraph style. Imagine you meet your friend after a long time. You say, "Hello. It is so nice to see you again." Your friend smiles and says, "It is nice to see you too." You ask, "How have you been?" Your friend answers, "I have been busy with work, but I am doing well." Then you ask, "What have you been doing lately?" Your friend says, "I started learning English online. I practice every day for 30 minutes." You smile and say, "That is wonderful. Daily practice will help you improve quickly." Your friend agrees and says, "Yes, I feel more confident now." Conversations like this are simple, but very useful because they use common vocabulary and natural expressions. Now let us talk about English learning itself. Many students feel nervous when speaking English. They worry about making mistakes. But mistakes are a normal part of learning. Every mistake teaches you something new. If you never speak because of fear, improvement becomes slow. Speaking with mistakes is better than not speaking at all. Confidence grows through practice. Fluency does not mean speaking perfectly. Fluency means expressing your ideas clearly and naturally. Let us remember some useful phrases for English learners. Sometimes you may not understand what someone says. In that situation, you can say, "I do not understand." You can also say, "Please repeat that," or "Can you speak slowly?" If you hear a new word, you can ask, "What does that mean?" If you need spelling help, you can ask, "How do you spell that?" These phrases are extremely helpful for beginners because they keep conversations moving. Now let us listen to one final story. Sarah is a beginner English learner. At first, she feels shy when speaking English. She understands simple words, but conversations feel difficult. One day, she decides to practice every day. She listens to English lessons every morning. She repeats sentences aloud. She learns 5 new words every day. At first, progress feels slow, but after a few weeks, she notices something different. She understands more words. She speaks more confidently. She feels less afraid. After several months, Sarah can have simple English conversations with friends. She realizes that success did not come from talent. Success came from daily practice and patience. Sarah's story teaches us an important lesson. Small daily practice creates big results. You do not need to study for many hours every day. Even 15 or 20 minutes of focused practice can improve your English over time. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. Before we finish today's lesson, let us review some important expressions. Good morning. How are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you. Excuse me. Please repeat. I understand. I do not understand. See you later. Goodbye. These simple expressions are used every day and will help you communicate in many situations. I want you to remember something important. Learning English is a journey. Some days feel easy, and some days feel difficult. That is normal. Progress may feel slow, but every lesson helps you improve. Every word you learn, every sentence you hear, and every conversation you practice brings you closer to fluency. Be patient with yourself. Practice every day. Speak without fear. Listen carefully. Keep learning step by step. One day you will look back and realize how much you have improved. Believe in yourself and keep going. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope this lesson helped improve your English listening and speaking skills. Keep practicing with Learning English USA and continue building your confidence every day. I am Jessica, and I am proud of your effort today. Take care, stay motivated, keep learning, and I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye, everyone.